the Earth flat? Like, I think most people think it's flat. I mean, think it's round. But there are people out there who think it's flat.
The rapper B.O.B. has started a GoFundMe campaign so that he can prove the Earth is flat.
We don't have time for a meeting of the Flat Earth Society.
Flat Earth people who are just, they're so stupid.
So stupid. Can I say dumbass? The world's not flat.
If the flat Earth theory is so ridiculous, then why does it need to be censored?
Don't just declare it. It happens all the time. You're a fucking scientist.
Shut up now.
Shut up! You're a scientist. Now, you've just asserted, as a scientist, that this happens all the time. Gas pressure without a container specifically.
Yeah.
So, if it happens all the time, show it us, right now.
Okay. Get an empty cup and blow hard into it, and you temporarily have an increased pressure in there relative to the atmosphere.
Sorry, is the cup a container?
Well, it's an open container.
Sorry, was that a yes?
Well, so actually no, it's...
A cup's not a container. Are you a
It's not.
Excuse me,
It's not.
don't talk. Are you a retard?
No.
So, a cup is not a container.
A cup is not a sealed container.
Sorry. You've just added this word to get around your stupidity. So, I'll ask one more time for the scientist. Is a cup a container?
Yes.
Oh, right. So your stupidity has led you to not answer my question of can you have gas pressure without a container?
Okay, so you don't even need a cup.
It's
in
not
that case,
okay, science boy. I'll ask again. Can you demonstrate gas pressure being maintained by way of gravity without a container?
So, yes, again, the atmosphere.
Sorry, that's your fundy belief about what the world does. The reason we are asking for this demonstration is because your fundy belief is that the Earth has a second law of thermodynamics violation, i.e. gas pressure next to a vacuum. Now, I don't want to hear for a third time about your fundamentalist belief in this. I want you to put your little scientist hat on and demonstrate gas pressure without a container.
So I can't demonstrate gas pressure first sort of over the internet, but
Condescending, smarmy little wank. You've got nothing. Nothing, son. Game's over.
Not using exterior data, such as rocket telemetry.
Sorry, is it your rocket? Are you flying it to heaven?
Right, I get that. That's a no. Then no, no.
So what he's saying is don't just take the word of the priests that tell you they're going to a region that can't possibly exist, utilising Earth turn that no one experiences to get to heaven.
You're making this very unfun.
Making it what, sorry?
Very unfun.
Oh yeah, it's really fun to come here with a fundamentalist religious belief about a spinning ball religion that you hold, and then when people rip it to pieces, argue from ignorance about Coriolis effect that you don't understand, explain twice that the sun, which we can clearly see disappearing in, talk over everybody while they're pointing out your idiocy. Yeah, this isn't very much fun if you're a globehead religious zealot, because you have a fundamentalist belief about living on a ball in a region that is fake. Sorry, that's not much fun. For us, life is sweet. We know how exciting the world is, because we've realised that we've been lied to by priests, the ones that you now want to go to affirm your rocket telemetry that's assisted by an Earth turn no one experiences, to travel to a region that cannot possibly exist because we wouldn't have gas pressure here. And they can tell you all about what heaven's like, right? Yeah, don't do that. That's nonsense. That's silly. That's how you get tricked by priests.
I'd debate somebody on Flat Earth. This person believes in NASA.
I mean, a 2-year-old can look at these CGI videos that they put out and see if they're fake. All of them. Every single one of them. They haven't gone anywhere. 50th anniversary, right around the corner in July. And also the 50th anniversary for Woodstock, too. Both in the same weekend. It's great, isn't it? Anyway, my point is that if people can't see that NASA's lying to them, and that's not enough to look into flat Earth, what is the point of debating these people? Because all they're going to do is come out with computations and ridiculous bullshit that mean nothing. Because they don't know what they're talking about. They're just preaching out what they learned in school, which is bullshit. All of it. In their science class. Nobody has ever shown a curve at all. Never. And they never will. They can't. And don't get mad at me. It's not my fault. I didn't make the Earth flat. Alright? It's flat.
On the equator.
How did they get it? They didn't survey it, they derived it. Do you not know how they got the measurement of the equator?
They surveyed a degree.
A degree of what?
A degree of longitude on the equator.
Sorry, longitude is automatically assuming... Sorry, you're automatically assuming that the equator is the outside edge of a sphere.
It's
you
measured.
have to describe the equator differently, like...
Excuse me, Zinder, you don't need to rescue him. You
okay,
are automatically assuming that the equator is the outside edge of a sphere.
How am I doing that? I'm saying it's a measured line.
It's not a measured line. It's derived from the path of the sun. So, no, it's not a measured line.
Oh, it's derived from the pattern of the sun. How's it derived from the pattern of the sun, Nathan? Explain
Derived
this.
from the path of the sun, not a measured line. The equator's not a line. It's a concept. It's not a line that measured, you stupid Burke.
It's a line of latitude.
So they've already got this latitude. A latitude's also a concept, not a place you can go to. A concept.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a concept.
Can't define your location and latitude.
Do you want to show me a picture of a latitude line on Earth? Do you want to show me that?
It's on maps, you said.
Oh, so it's not in reality then? It's a concept on a map, precisely like I've just pointed out then? So you're talking about going to concepts?
I can point you out exactly where it is. There's
on a map.
Sign that says the
on a map. That's not a measured line. So you haven't measured a line on Earth because there isn't one. It's a concept on a map. Yeah, every time I demolish your argument, you talk over me. Yet this would be me ripping your argument to pieces, and all you can do when I do it is talk over me.
Nathan, your argument is that the lines of latitude are something that are painted on the Earth. That's
the opposite of what I'm saying. You're saying it's a measured line, and I'm saying no, there is no line.
Alright, so you don't understand the concept.
Oh, so it is a concept then? Like I've just pointed out. I don't understand the concept when I am quite specifically pointing out that this is a concept and not a line that you can go and measure.
Alright, do you know what a property...
Yeah, oh, so now for a subject change. Yeah, asshole, that was the demolition of your argument. I did just crap all over it, and now you're not going to move past it. So, it is a concept, as I correctly pointed out. It's not a physical line that you go and measure. It is derived from a light in the sky.
That lines of latitude are painted on the Earth.
No, there is no lines of latitude on the Earth, you circle-jerking asshole.
This was a mistake.
Information that is counterfactual, such as searching for the Earth is flat on YouTube, where you see a lot of...
Your response is to put a box saying, nope, the Earth is not flat.
My problem, my issue, is contained within your explanation, which is that you assume the Earth's a sphere. You then went on to describe it as a planet while you were doing the observation. So you've already decided, presupposed, that it's a spherical planet. So you already have your outcome. Why am I being talked over? Yet you already have your outcome. It's presupposed.
You don't know what that term means, Nathan.
Yeah, I do.
You love to use it, but you use it incorrectly. It's kind of a source of amusement to me.
Oh, really? Well, just prove R, and then we'll all stop laughing at you. Because as I understand it, Every single mathematical proof ever provided ever of a spherical Earth uses the presupposition that you're on a spherical Earth.
Presupposition, it means that you have no evidence for it. Or
yeah, that's right. So, when they presuppose that it's a sphere and use their measurement, in quotes, to claim they've proved something they have absolutely no evidence of, it becomes fallacious reasoning, Bob. Well
shall we
done.
continue with the discussion of Eratosthenes that was started by one of your other panel members?
What, that he presupposed it's a sphere? Yeah, every time you go through it, I point out that he uses a presupposition that the Earth's a sphere. Something that you've just quite eloquently pointed out means you have absolutely no evidence for it. So yeah, presupposing something you have no evidence for isn't proof of something, Bob.
You are so pathetically horrible at defending your lie, the globe. Your mommy Google just had to put flat earthers on restriction because they're fucking crushing you so bad. You had to run to your mommy